Okay, so today I'm going to basically answer the question from Thure, and basically it will be the three different stages of getting clients and how I've been able to do that over the last 10 years doing this. So obviously there are the methods are really different, but let me just read kind of the comment from Thure, so we will get this in context. Okay. Ask me anything, created this video, people could ask me questions and yeah, I would respond. So basically Thure Sander says, hey Thor, sounds awesome, just a simple question. What was your main outreach method over time from zero to now and how you changed your positioning to the prospects? We'd love to hear the answer. Cheers up for doing this. So then I needed to know, obviously, more details about what he really wanted to know so I could kind of give a really good answer. So basically, I just wrote back to him, what was your main... okay, so let's see. Do you mean how did I get clients when I started out 10 years ago and how I get clients now? And then I basically just say I wanted to understand the question before I create the video. And then Thure says... yeah, pretty much. You can do three stages, which are really different, whatever that is for you. So maybe 0, 20K or now or something. Okay. So Thure, first I need to say, I do apologize for being late with this video. I will lash myself with wet noodles later today, I promise. In addition to that, I also, bought this Blue Jedi podcast microphone to get better sound. I hope so. I hope noodle lashing and better sound will kind of compensate for me being a little bit late with this video. So I do apologize for that. Okay, so just putting this down here. So okay, so let's just jump straight into it. So I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm just going to say it like it is. So as you guys probably can understand, English is not my first language. English is basically my fourth language. So, but anyway, just jump straight into it. So 10 years ago when I started out, what did I do, how to get clients? So basically what I did something that I call epic content marketing. So you are all probably familiar with content marketing. So this is old school stuff by basically creating really long blog posts. So you would rank on Google, right? This is hard. If you guys think you got it hard now, 10 years ago, that was super hard. So obviously I didn't know paid ads at that time. So epic content marketing. So that could, for instance, be, I'm not joking. I was basically doing research on top 5 articles on a specific topic. I'm not joking, really finding the best 5 articles for one specific topic. And then I basically read them, and the majority of those articles was on about 2,500 words each. So basically on average, this is just me prepping for this. So it's just me basically, what is that 2,500 multiplied with 5 is that's 12,500 words I was reading in total. And then I basically created one article that was the best article that had ever been written on that topic in the world. And so normally the articles were 2,500 words, and basically what I did is created articles on 10,000 words. And then I promoted it like crazy. So this was hard stuff. So not only did I spend an insane amount of time doing this, but it was really good. And then I basically promoted it. So I did a lot of commented like crazy. I basically did a lot of networking with influencers. I apologize for coughing there. So just to kind of, so this was kind of my strategy, epic content marketing. And this was painful. This was so freaking painful. I'm getting my stomach is starting to turn when I talk about this. This was work. This was hard freaking work. Then I a lot of commenting, and then networking with influencers, and basically what did that lead to? Well, it did happen some cool stuff. So obviously I did get clients, but I got like featured on, let's see, 158, featured as expert on 158 of the biggest websites in the world. So this was like Inc., Huffington Post, Ahrefs, SEMrush, HubSpot, and so on. And for those of you who are familiar, like HubSpot, SEMrush, and Ahrefs, like these are like some of the really top marketing websites. So this is kind of like what happened, and basically I got also like published in a book with some of the best marketers in the world. Oh, okay, whatever. So basically Seth Godin, Grant Cardone, Chris Brogan, and Brian Clark. So yeah, you know who Seth Godin is, probably. Grant Cardone, I don't need to say anything. Like Chris Brogan, I think last time I checked, he's like the internet marketing guru consultant for Tony Robbins. And Brian Clark, he's the guy behind like Copyblocker back in the days. And it also basically, yeah, I'm not going to bore you to death with this, but like this basically made me be able to get on the radar with like some of the huge influencers. So I got interviewed on Evan Carmichael's YouTube channel 3 times. I got interviewed on like John Lee Dumas's Entrepreneur on Fire, and also got the ability to, I basically interviewed Pat Flynn from Smart Passive Income and like 20 other like big shot influencers. So yeah, I'm not going to get too much into it, but basically my point is like this was really a huge authority play from my side. I didn't know it at the time, but that's basically what it was. So, okay. So just to kind of recap, like 10 years ago, epic content marketing, commenting like freaking crazy, and then networking with influencers. Like this was hard work. Okay. So I'm not going to go more into that. So 5 years ago, what did I do then? So 5 years ago, so I started towards the US market, even though like, yeah, English is my fourth language as mentioned, but like 5 years ago, I transitioned back into my like my own country and doing like typical like business to business marketing or kind of agency there. So what did I do there? I just got to laugh. Like this was so painful. Okay, like I'm almost like starting to cry here because like it's rekindling old memories. Okay, epic content marketing 10 years ago. So what did I do here? So it was just like, so the 5 first years, like when I started to transition towards like my market, like outside the office market, just right outside the street, like the local market, I was just like, I got to be honest, man, like I knew almost like my business network in my country was exceptionally small. Why? Because like I spent like the last 5 freaking years networking and being on Skype and video meetings with people from like the US, Australia, Canada, UK, and so on and so on. So like my business network, like in my own country, were like super small. It was actually almost like non-existing. Like I'm not joking. So it's just like, okay, like what the heck? Like now I'm going to start a marketing agency, but this time towards like my own market, like in my own country. Like what the heck am I going to do? And I just like got this idea, like, okay, let's just go totally crazy here. So basically I took a sheet of paper and then I just like wrote down all the names that I could find. I think I ended up with, so basically like 50 names. So this was 50 names with people who I kind of knew in some way, shape, or form that they were either running a business, so they might need my help, or they knew someone who ran a business that might need my help. Yeah, you know it. So this was kind of really crazy. So then I basically did what I created, something that I created that I call basically the coffee funnel. And this was insane. So it was basically me having like, I don't know, like 50 names. And then I just booked meetings with them. So it was basically me just like calling them, texting them, just like, hey, long time no see, like you want to catch up over a cup of coffee? And yeah, most of them said yes. So I was just like drinking a lot of coffees and during the during the coffee presentations, obviously I was there to really connect with them, and then I basically asked them like what they were doing. They gave me an update, and then asked me like what I'm doing, and then I basically said, yeah. So I'm basically, yeah, took my agency and basically started here in, here in this city. So like, do you know anyone who needs more clients? And if they said yes, I would basically say, okay, so want me to like do this kind of free analysis for you, and then that kind of get the ball rolling. So this was this basically the coffee funnel, and I'm not joking. I'm just calling it for what it is. This is like networking on steroids. So this was basically what I was networking like crazy, like networking. So this was no video meetings. This was like good old handshakes and like sharing with your coffee cups or whatever. Like this was kind of face to face, real life networking. And this basically helped me to, in about from zero to, it took me from 0 to 3 months. Built a income of like 6 figures. So yeah, I did it pretty fast, but anyway. Okay, so just to recap, 10 years ago, epic content marketing and obviously crazy commenting, networking influence and so on. And then 5 years ago, I did networking, like literally drinking coffee with people. And now today, basically what I did today, like, let's just say now, I basically, let's see. Oop. So what do I do today if I need clients? Basically what I do, I just like run ads. So I cracked the code on something that I call the Apex ads funnel. This is something that no one else in the world is using. Like I know some of the best marketers are basically, this is a specific funnel that I have created in order to get like highly quality booked appointments. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but basically this gives me the ability to have like 15x return on ad spend, 15x. So that's basically when you put in like, I'm just using this as an example, 10K in ad spend, it will return into this in sales 6 months later, like clockwork, every single freaking time. So just to recap this, Thure, okay, 3 different stages of getting clients last 10 years. So 10 years ago, epic content marketing, really freaking hard, commenting, networking influencer, all this crazy stuff. 5 years ago, networking, coffee funnel. This works like crazy, guys. Like you may laugh at me, but this works like crazy. So 0 to 3 months and 6 figure. And now basically I cracked the code on Apex ads funnel, which no one else is using, which gives me the ability to have 15x return on ad spend. And yeah, so I just ended with that, like no need to say anything more. And also like, if you like this video, like comment below. And also if you have a question, like a business question for me, just like reply below with the question. And yeah, I might pick your question and answer it in a future video. Okay, that is awesome, guys. Bye-bye.